When I was young, I had the American dream where I can go to United States, chase my freedom, my lifetime dream, and enjoy hiking time with the National Forest. Why I had that dream? Because my childhood is so suppressed. I experienced severe childhood abuse, which hit me out of my body. And I was not able to speak out for myself because the police, the neighborhood, of course, called the police, but police went to our home and said nothing. It's your family issue. They cannot interfere. So they left. And well, the story of my childhood is that on the bright side, my soul got out of my body, and I do realize it is a word made of mind. It is a word made of consciousness. But when my conscience went back to my body, I feel so painful. I felt so depressed that I suffered from multiple suicide, that I suffered from a very decades of depression. And I watched a lot of American movies and TV episodes. They taught me wisdom. They taught me how to live with their courage and their wisdom. Not because I have strong logistic abilities, but also I have human nature. And that was my first impression of Americans. When I actually landed in the United States and went to my master's degree, I had my first time living on my own. And I do have some problems like taking care of myself on the first time that I live on my own, that I left my parents, and I was able to get rooted in the United States. I was able to get my first two jobs in the United States in finance industry, of course, very boring. And after that, I left and I went back to Shanghai for my father's dream because he claimed that he had throat cancer, and as the only child, I'll need to went back to China and take care of him. The actual fact is that that's stage 1, and he had a successful operation, and of course he survived it. But I had another 5 horrible years of depression again. And I was so hoping go back to United States again because I don't see any hope or humanity in finance industry. I was an equity analyst and I work almost 12 hours a day, 5 to 6 days in a row, like every day for 5 years. And I went to depression again. I had a heart stroke. I got nearly that. And again, of course, my soul went out of my body again. I was so frustrated. I was so devastated. And my ex didn't even pick up the phone. He hung up the phone from the emergency guys, and the hospital emergency guys called my mother to take a high-speed train to arrive in Shanghai and sign the contract so that they can save my life. And I was in my bed for 3 months. That I can hardly move my fingers, my hands. I cannot look into any digital devices. My brain was severely damaged by the medication, and I was not able to speak for at least a month, and was not able to stand on my feet and walk normally. I lost my balance. I lost my sight for a short period of time, but I feel what is not living, not death condition. And that was in 2024. My soul is craving to go back to United States again because I think that the American people, whatever I met, comfort my soul. When I was in the United States in 2013 to 2018, I had hatred. I had resentment from strange peoples, but on the ballpark, I received friendliness and help, kindness and wisdom from different ordinary American people. And that is exactly why I want to go back to the United States again. Not only because Americans treat me well, but also I feel like I can rest my soul in the United States. Not only because I explored all the financial methods to trade equities or analyze equities, But also I find what is the universal law, and I want to bring it back to American people. And I make this video as my first commitment to my endeavor of souls, of my spirits. I want to remind all the American people that we are free souls with free wills, with wisdom inside, with courage inside. We are never robots. We're never simple dots or numbers of those so-called internet users. We are real people. We have our minds. And yes, we're getting closer to the disclosure day. And that's exactly why you are seeing this video.